Yo, what's going on? DeltaNien here, and today we're just gonna be using log bait. Log bait has been my favorite archetype since it came out. I used the original one with like a furnace, infernal tower, minion horde, princess, and honestly, ever since then I've been a log bait player. And we're gonna be playing a grand challenge, is what I meant to say. And our first deck is gonna be this deck. I like the Suspicious Bush personally, but let's talk more after we hop into our first match. First match here. I think Suspicious Bush is underrated. It's just a lot of pressure for 2 elixir. That's like 1,000 damage if left unanswered. And this deck, there's a lot of variations on it. I personally like the version with the log, but there's another version with like guards and stuff, so that you have a building. But, yeah, there we go. I'm getting a lot of value out of that Dark Goblin. No connection. Perfect. And we just keep up the pressure constantly. Just keep throwing small elixir cards down. Evil Valkyrie, very nice card for log bait. We could defend this without the Valkyrie, but we just want to annoy our opponent here. We could slow play a princess, but we're just gonna hold on right now for situations like that. He could have arrows it if he had like arrows or something. We're not gonna risk any damage here. He actually got the connection. That's annoying, but just keep on the pressure. Evil barrel. We got a lot of stuff going on here. Ooh, that's a bad Dark Gob from me. We're gonna have to log that. But, I feel like Logbait typically tries to focus down one tower, but this deck is kind of dual lane pressure in my opinion. Like, you could just put down a bush, and your opponent has to address it, eventually. So, it's pretty annoying. The other versions of the deck we're going to be using, I guess you could say it's not Logbait specifically. It's more like, it's just bait in general. The last deck that we're going to be using. But it's so popular right now, I have to include it in a bait deck video. This is bad for me. But we basically got that tower down packed over there. We just need a log. That actually has Infernal Tower, interesting. We're just gonna princess here. We can't afford to log that stuff. Cannoneer? There we go. And I guess we just put Dark Goblin, why not? Just be annoying as possible. Eventually, we're gonna get the connection in. I don't know if that log was smart, honestly, now that I think about it. We only have 16 seconds left. Yeah, that was actually pretty dumb from me. But we do get the connection. Okay. I think we're good here. And we're gonna use each deck twice. Alright, our next opponent here. I'm gonna consider this the same deck because it has the main same cards. Just a couple of substitutions here. No direct damage spell. Goblin Barrel's our only spell here, so that is a little bit scary, but I think we're fine mostly. This version has guards instead of goblins, which I like. Can't get killed by arrows or any spell directly, except like poison or something. And we're just gonna guard that, just to make it annoying. Oh, damn. Ooh, Princess is gonna get some shots in. Ooh, I kind of forgot about the ghost there. I gotta be honest. I forgot about the ghost. Ooh, Valkyrie's gonna come in clutch though. And we're gonna Suspicious Bush. Let's see what he does here. Okay, it's P.E.K.K.A. We knew it was P.E.K.K.A. bridge spam already, obviously, but there is the P.E.K.K.A. We're gonna princess towards the same side, actually. And then we're gonna split guards here. And we're gonna put a low cannon. Maybe that was an overcommitment? Yeah, definitely, but let's just keep the pressure on. do they zap? What do they do? Ooh, Electro. They actually have the old version of the deck, I guess. You don't see Electro Wizard in this deck too much anymore. Ice Spirit's gonna be late. Damn. This is gonna be a lot of damage. Not good. Not good for me. Oh well. Keep up the pressure. We all make mistakes, right? This guy's crying. I'm not sure why he's crying. The ghost is gonna be annoying here. But the guard decided to run away from it, so we don't really have a choice here. This sucks. I made a lot of mistakes. That will take the tower, I believe. If he doesn't address it. Which they did. But I still got some good damage off. Ooh, and that's not gonna be a good defense there. Dark Goblin's gonna go in. We need the Goblin Barrel. And we can't really defend this guy right now. Okay. We're doing our best here, but it's not gonna be enough. Goblin. Let's just go in. Let's be annoying as possible. We obviously can't directly do anything. Oh! We won! That's insane. Alright, next up we have OG Logbait. This deck has definitely stood the test of time. Obviously, we have some substitutions here. We have Tesla instead of Infernal Tower. Mostly because Infernal Tower is kind of a dead card. And Tesla can basically defend anything once it's evolved. But this version of Logbait, you definitely want to focus down like one tower. I'm not really too familiar with this version. I never ran it personally. But it's definitely a solid deck. And I don't know. I don't really got much else to say other than that. Okay. Bad Tesla placement by me, but it should still be able to get the job done. No hits? Okay, perfect. Is that a mini P.E.K.K.A hiding under the Mega Minion? Most certainly is. We don't really need to do anything here. We just keep on chipping at the tower. We could rocket that. I don't think we should though. Mega Minion comes out here. We'll just split a gang. That's good enough. We kite it, and it's dead. Let's just put down an Ice Spirit. Cannon won't kill it. Some free damage. Put down a log. I mean, a barrel. They fireball, so we're just gonna Princess to be annoying. Okay, that's a mini P.E.K.K.A. We're not gonna let it damage the Tesla in case they have Hog Rider coming up. I'm not really sure what my opponent's running here, honestly. And this is a grand challenge, so it's a little weird to see decks like this. I'm not saying their deck is bad, but it's definitely unorthodox. I'm not sure if Knight is really the best for this deck, honestly. Evo Knight is kind of like a tank. We don't exactly need a tank. I'm not really worried about my funky placement because this will defend everything. So we're good. Split a Goblin Gang. Did we just start rocket cycling them? I don't know. We could. Ice Spirit connects again. We're gonna put Princess down and Tesla. Goblin Gang. Ice Spirits. And we're just gonna keep slinging stuff. No reason not to. Okay, we got a mini P.E.K.K.A coming in there, so let's just put a Knight down. Okay, now we start rocket cycling. Unfortunately for my opponents, that's what we're gonna start doing. And that's the power of this deck. You could just defend for cheap and then rocket cycle. Princess at the bridge. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I'm not really sure what my opponent's deck is here though. Not really sure the objective. Just keep throwing rockets. I know people aren't a big fan of just throwing rockets, but that's what we're gonna do. You're not connected. Alright, we're just running it back with the exact same deck. This one doesn't really have too many variations compared to the what's it called? The Suspicious Bush deck. Just very solid. Licking Elixir. Not smart. I don't want that bomber doing anything. Kind of a waste, but I don't know. We'll live. We're just gonna see what happens here. Luckily we have Princess and not Cannoneer, so we're good here. With the bats and stuff. Yep, okay. We're gonna Goblin Barrel the other side, see what my opponent does here. They got Snowball, so we don't get any hits in there. We're just gonna Ice Spirit. Get some free chip. Gonna put Princess in the back. Same side as the Giant, actually. That's a little bit annoying. I don't know if they have, oh, they have arrows. I really wish the Princess would have stayed behind the King Tower, honestly. This is not looking good. Looks like we might actually get our first loss here. But like I said, I'm not really the best with this deck here. I'm not really the best with this log bait variation. I know it's strong, but I've just never used it personally. And this graveyard deck, I've seen it, different variations, but just Night Witch and Evo Bomber for sure. On every variation. Pretty strong. The Giant Graveyard deck. Giant Graveyard's making a bit of a comeback, honestly. Yeah, this is not great for us. Snowball, gonna counter that, obviously. I'm just not really sure what to do at the moment. Arrows kind of destroys all my defense for a potential graveyard. So that's not great. The goblins are alive, but they're attacking the giant, sadly. Oh, that wasn't horrible. Not great either. I'm wasting a lot of elixir. I've just kind of given up after that first push, honestly. I'm not really sure what to do versus Graveyard in this situation. And this guy actually has Witch. That's interesting. That's different. You do not see that every day, I can tell you that. And it looks like he's gonna get another time, sadly. Alright, we lost this one. Let's hop into the last and final bait deck. Alright, and now we have the final bait deck. The deck that's been taken over Clash Royale. I'm sure you've seen it. It's Skelly, King, Mortar. You know it, you love it. Or maybe you hate it. I wouldn't blame you for any situation there. I have a little more experience with this deck. Not to say that I'm good with it, but I at least know what's going on here. Are they not gonna go for that? That was bad placement for me. I thought they would for sure be targeting the Skelly cart there. That's bad. Pretty good defense from my opponent there. Okay. Do we go aggressive here, or do we just slow play it still? I think we're gonna go opposite lane. We don't want to go same lane as my opponent. And what do they do here? Ooh, it's just P.E.K.K.A. Interesting. And no dash coming out there. That's good for us. Mortar died instantly, though. That's unfortunate. But now we have the evolution. We got Skelly King. Looking scary from my opponent here. We do have to be careful because they do have Magic Archer. But I think I'm not worried about that, honestly. I think I'm not worried. What if I just do that? What if I just do that? Minor. Oh, we're gonna let that guy connect, I guess. Mostly because we forgot about it. Wow. That's not great for me. Okay, buddy. It's not over yet. I mean, it is, but it isn't. Obviously, I'm not gonna win this, but it's not impossible to win this. Okay, we're just getting some solid damage off here. Evolution Zap is annoying. Evolution Zap is annoying. This is all annoying. This is not great. No, actually, we win these every day of the week. It's impossible to lose this, actually. I'm too good. Yep, perfect angle so it doesn't splash onto my mortar, obviously. Yeah, this is over. Alright. This is gonna be our final battle. Let's just see what I can get done here. I'm not the best Clash Royale player, honestly. But, who is, right? No one comes here for the best. I hope not. Okay. Got a little bit of a push going on here. Would have been cool if we would have locked onto that firecracker, but we did not. Well, that sucked. But they did use a lot of elixir there. What if we just push minor spear gobs? What do they have for that? Okay, not bad. We're gonna get some chip though. Not bad, not bad. They are in the lead, but they started in the lead to begin with, so nothing crazy here. We're gonna play Cannon Cart. Ooh. We don't really have another play there. Cannon Cart connect. There we go. And we're just gonna mortar. I don't like mortaring the same lane that my opponent's pushing, but we also don't really have a choice. Earthquake is obviously annoying. Very annoying. And so is this Evolution Knight right now. I got nothing for it. Yeah, this is not looking great for us, honestly. What is my opponent even running? Hog Cycle? I've never seen this variation. I've never seen this version of Hog Cycle, I gotta be honest. Let's just slap a Skelly King in the back. I think we just give that tower up, honestly. We don't really got a choice. Firecracker comes out, we're just gonna arrows her. We don't see one yet. Okay, maybe we could get something done here. We're not doing great right now. This is not going great. Huh. What if we just keep going? Go, go, go! Ignore her! Yeah, this is really bad for us. They kind of had the perfect deck. I mean, they could outbait us and they have Earthquake. So that sucked. Maybe we hop in one more with the Valkyrie deck again. Alright, last variation. I kind of like the fast cycle log bait decks. The ones where you just keep on pressuring your opponent so they don't even get to think about playing the game. I guess that's the best way to put it. You just throw cards down and they have to do something about it. Like, he just wasted 3 elixir on a 2 elixir card and 4 elixir on a princess. That's fine. I wonder if that gets a hit. We're not even gonna play around it though. It would've. I'm not really used to playing Clash Royale when talking, so No Johns, but I'm wasting a lot more elixir than I usually do, I would say. That's a graveyard. Interesting. Obviously, mine very bad against graveyard with Cannoneer. But Dark Goblin is pretty good against it. So that's kind of a balance there. What's my opponent gonna do here? Okay, Ice Wizard too early. I'm just gonna ignore that as well. And push. Let's just go in. That's some nice chip on both sides here. We're gonna Goblins in the middle here. There we go. And we're just gonna Princess the Bridge. What is my opponent gonna do? We get 1 hit, 2 hits. Oh, did they give up? I don't know. I feel like they might have given up. Yeah, it looks like they gave up. Log bait was too strong for them. They don't know. Let's just go. Alright, I guess that's a good way to end it. The Suspicious Bush. I just think I'm the best with the Suspicious Bush version of the deck. I'm the most comfortable with it. But yeah, if you liked my log bait video, consider subscribing. And with that being said, this is DeltaNien out. Peace.